Did medicine inform your palette choice?
Excuse me?
Speaking about the colors you used,
yeah.
Did medicine sort of inform your palette choice, or?
Oh no,
do you care
not
to talk
at
about
all. I do the video first, then pump it into medicine and see what I come up with. I mean, but you can massage it. There's a lot of things that you can do in the medicine program to change your sound. Once you've mapped it in a sort of raw way, you can process it in many different ways. So no, the graphics came first and they stayed, and medicine had to go along with it. So, yes?
And what are your tools for making the graphic element?
The graphic element is the sister program to medicine. It's called Artmatic. It's by a company called iotaSoftware. And if you want to try a free program, they should pay me for this. You can go to their website, which is U as in the letter U, I as in the letter I, software.com. And then you'll have a number of tabs. They have a lot of different kinds of software. Artmatic is the graphic and animation generating program. Metasynth is the music program. And they have another one called B-Track, where you mix them all together. It's sort of like Final Cut for poor people. So, anyway, go try it, but it'll drive you crazy because it is fully functional, except you can't save. So you'll make this beautiful thing, and oh God, I'm going to lose it. So beware, you've been warned.
Can I also ask about you? What is your background? What is your background, and also are you currently affiliated to a university, or how do you fund your art?
Well, very meagerly right now. Let's see, my background. I'm officially a composer, but I got lured into this integration of what the eye sees with what the ear hears. In fact, sometimes I get it wrong and say what the ear sees and what the eye hears, because it almost becomes the same thing. And I don't think anyone could question the fact that what you see affects what you hear. And conversely, I mean, think of all your favorite TV shows. You always know when something bad's going to happen, right? Because the music goes all sinister. And so, although the picture hasn't changed much, you know, oh, I hear that tune, you know, the villain's coming in or the monster's coming. And so the two do affect each other in a very, very deep way. And I've always been fascinated by that. So, you know, these programs were natural for me. I used to teach at Loyola University, New Orleans. Not this one, the one in New Orleans. And I taught theory and composition. I can do species counterpoint with the best of them. And then they let me have an electronics lab. So, you know, that was my play space. And then I retired, and now I just play all the time. And come to things like this when people are kind enough to invite me. So, and I always love being with students again. The only thing I miss about retirement, I don't get to see the students. But, you know, that's why this sort of thing is so wonderful for me, and thank you for inviting me, Jeremy. I appreciate it.
It's wonderful. And being rather lazy, I wanted to do everything with the computer. End up drawing everything, which didn't happen. As you can see, all of them have elements which are drawn by hand. And I guess it was a back and forth thing. At the beginning, I made some. Okay, I was working with Final Cut for rich people, I guess. And so I was like faking. I was using Final Cut illegally. And it has a very interesting tool as part of the suite of things, which is this program that you use to make like background music. It's called Soundtrack, and it's like acid, if you know what I'm talking about. You basically take loops and drop them, and the timeline sort of. And look at this thing. In video, you have a higher frame rate, and it should help. But the truth is that it doesn't help. It makes things worse. And in top of that, somebody mentioned that it's like less like film or something. It is more fluid, but it gives more detail. Going into a different kind of field, years and years ago, we did this experiment, or actually on the request of a client, we did this thing where we shot a model for, I don't know if it was Revlon or something like that, a beauty product, and we shot it 24, 60, 29, 97, and 30. And I remember somebody did like 12 or something like that, but those were like the basic frame rates. And it's the same model, it's the same thing, cameras are side by side, and it's one setup. I mean, there's not like one setup for film, 30 and everything, so everything is one setup and the cameras are side by side and we simply shoot. And amazingly enough,